You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Welcome to Iowa Live, everybody. We have taken the Karl Chevrolet studios on the road, and you can see where we are. We are at the Blank Park Zoo with the CEO, Ann Schmerdla. Very excited to be here today, Ann.
Oh, I am too. I'm so excited to have you out here with us.
And the reason we're so excited is because there is a new vehicle that is in the stable for the Blank Park Zoo. Now, we want to first talk about a program that the Blank Park Zoo does where the zoo goes out and visits everybody all over the state of Iowa. What's it called?
That's right. We have a Zoo to You program. So our educators are out on the road every single day visiting communities all throughout the state. So last year we visited about 666 different different programs and organizations.
What kind of programs and organizations are you talking about here? What type of places?
We go to senior centers and preschools and schools and libraries and other community events, so all over the state. And we talk about our animals, our conservation mission, and just being able to bring the zoo out to Iowans when maybe they can't come here.
Yeah, you said over 600 stops last year. What kind of mileage are you putting on these vehicles?
Yeah, last year they traveled about 40,000 miles.
Wow, did you know that the Blank Park Zoo did that? They bring the zoo to you, which is really neat. But one of the problems that we understand is that you had some vehicles, but they, A, weren't very reliable, and B, they were very small.
Right, so our vehicles at some point, when you get so many miles on them, they, wear out. So it was time to replace our vehicle. And when we're transporting some of our ambassador animals, they require a lot of crates and supplies that come with them. So having a larger vehicle that can help maintain those crates and have space for them to travel.
Yeah, actually, Jeff, you come this way here. We're going to open the back of this up and show you the vehicle that is here because this is their new vehicle. And just want to show you inside. This is just the average, and that you travel along with. Tell everybody what's back here.
Right, so right back here we have some of the crates that our animals will travel in. We have a cart there, so when we get to a location, we can transport them on a cart. And then we have some different things that the animals can perch on for their own comfort when they're out meeting the different groups.
Yeah, it is really a neat program they here have at the Blank Park Zoo. So, we're going to close this up. And, Jeff, keep the camera over here because you're wondering, where did they get a vehicle like this from? There's the Blank Park Zoo, of course, but look over to the left. It is powered by, a little familiar company that is associated with Iowa Live. Look who's here. Brett Moyer is here from Karl Chevrolet. Brett, so cool that Karl's all over the vehicle.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, powered by Karl Chevrolet in Ankeny, of course. But Brett, what made you want to get involved in participating in the zoo's program?
Well, the childhood education, that's huge. And the whole group has a heartbeat for that. Mm-hmm. And, in the zoo, to be associated with them, we're really proud to be aside what they're doing.
Yeah, you're a partner now with the Blank Park
cool.
Zoo. And we've been talking about this for a while because if there's ever a chance to get involved with the Blank Park Zoo, and come back over here for a second, if ever a chance to get involved with the Blank Park Zoo, you wanted in, and man, you weren't lying.
Well, you drove them to us, and we were happy.
Now, Ann, what was it like when we first had conversations with Brett, and he was so willing to jump on board and partner with the zoo?
I have to say, it is outstanding. I mean, I was a little bit overwhelmed about just the generosity from Karl Chevrolet and how excited we are. Our educators are beyond excited to be able to drive such a nice vehicle and have those space for the animals.
Now, what kind of vehicle is this, Brett?
This is a Traverse.
Okay.
And when we talked on the phone, I remembered you saying you needed some more size, and we kind of thought this was the model that was going to work.
Yeah. And you also mentioned something about the winter months could be tricky at times getting all over the state because you travel year-round. What was the hardest part of the winter?
Yeah, the hardest part is dealing with the weather conditions, and so making sure that we still are able to go out to visit those organizations and have a reliable vehicle that we can take that is safe on the roads.
Yeah, so can the traverse around the state all year long?
You bet. Our name's on it. It better.
So that's what you need to know, folks. The Blank Park Zoo, one of the greatest organizations in the entire state of Iowa. Now, when they bring the zoo to you, Ann, you're going to be able to do it in style.
Right, you can do install it right here from a Karl Chevrolet vehicle.
Brett, thank you so much, man, for helping out the zoo.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys are going to be able to have a lot of fun with this and visit more than 600 locations in the year ahead.
Yep, that's what we're hoping. That's our goal.
All right, there you have it, folks. Karl Chevrolet partnering up with our very own Blank Park Zoo.